Imagine yourself 50 years from now. Try and imagine it in as much detail as possible. So literally think about like how many wrinkles are you gonna have on your forehead? Like imagine like you have full on gray hair, you have a beard, you're Santa Claus or something. I don't know, you're wearing a hat. Just try and imagine what you would be like as a goddamn grandparent, okay? Now imagine all of the regrets that you might have. Maybe it's that cute girl you didn't ask out that could have become your future wife. Maybe it's you're just not as healthy as you'd want to be, or maybe I don't know, your parents, you don't have a very good relationship with them. Just try and imagine that in as much detail as possible. Also, if you don't do this right now, well, you might as well just go watch another video because this won't help you in any way. So frick it, bro, close your eyes right now, close your eyes with me and just imagine, try and imagine what that would feel like. Your life is almost over, and well, you don't have a second chance. What that just did is potentially save your life, because just thinking about those regrets made them less likely to occur. Thinking about and imagining possible failures in your future literally just means giving yourself a chance to avoid those failures and to take action to prevent them. But what is this action? I used to be a stereotypical gamer about 2 years ago. It was during the peak of COVID where all the schools were closed down, so I would just sit on my computer, split screen, the teacher on the left, farming sugarcane on Hypixel Skyblock on the right. I basically play Minecraft 8 hours a day. I went outside maybe like once a week. And I mean, I wasn't fat, but I was kind of chubby. And then at that point, I imagined my future. I didn't look 50 years ahead. I looked about a couple. And I did not like what I saw. Now I'd say I'm healthier than the average 16-year-olds. I haven't played video games consistently for about 2 years. And I mean, now I go outside about twice a week instead of once. And I don't want to brag or anything. I'm just trying to show you how powerful fear is. I was afraid 2 years ago of what would happen if I continued living my life like this. So I took action and therefore I changed. What will discipline give you? What will becoming disciplined give you? Well, I think that it will give you literal freedom. I think people have lost their free will. If you've ever watched The Matrix, no, not that one. Yes, this one. If you've ever watched The Matrix, and that's literally, by the way, where the red pill, blue pill thing comes from. If you've ever watched it, well, honestly, you probably had this kind of fearful response to it. At least I know I did. It's like just imagining that, Jesus Christ, like you wake up and you're just being exploited by AI technology, like literally farming humans. And that's pretty messed up. And the only way people can escape it is by taking this magic red pill. But for us, that magic pill is discipline. As far as I know, we're not in a simulation. So it is actually possible to escape without the use of magic. But escaping in the movie is really painful, as it is in the real world. The grip that technology has over us, over everyone, including me, is insane. Like, I'm pretty sure you could literally give a Buddhist monk that's lived in a monastery for his whole life, never touched technology, you could give him TikTok, and he'd struggle to not get addicted to it. That's how insanely powerful the companies, how insanely addictive the companies have made modern apps. And it doesn't help that it feels really nice to stay mediocre and just comfortable. Obviously it does, and a lot of people are completely okay with that, just mediocre, consuming content, going to their jobs, living their life, and that's fine. That's sure, that's their life. But if you've watched this far, then you probably aren't content. It feels terrible to break out of this matrix, especially when it feels like you're the only one doing it, when it feels like you're completely alone. But every time it gets hard, just think back to your 50-plus-year-old self and his regrets. It's almost like you've been given a time machine to go back and fix all of his mistakes. The time will pass anyways, as the saying goes, and the only thing you can do every day is, well, what you do every day. And that is determined by how disciplined you are. This is going to be hella difficult. It's a lifelong journey that you have to take. It's going to be full of pain. It's going to be full of missing out on things that everybody else your age seems to enjoy. But at the end of this path, as I see it now, is true freedom. It's something that no matter how many Hypixel Skyblock coins you have, you won't experience. No matter how many ranks you level up in, I don't know what, League of Legends, that won't give it to you. It's something that you have to deserve to get, and it's something that will take years. So choose right now. You can close this video and opt to forget everything I just said and continue living your life the way you used to. Or you can be completely truthful with yourself and ask yourself what you actually want your future life to look like. And there's no point lying to yourself because, well, you're gonna only be hurting yourself. And once you know what it is that you actually want, well, from there, you obviously know what you have to do. If you made it this far, you obviously want to become disciplined to achieve your potential, whatever that means. And I'm not saying that I have all of the answers to this, but I am on this journey, and if you're on it too, then on God we might help each other out. So that's why I'm gonna be launching a free Discord server pretty soon, where basically I'm just gonna be putting a bunch of free value up there, some courses and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. And you can just call with me, talk to me, message with me, whatever. So yeah, look out for that. If you're watching this in the future, it's probably already out. Link in link in the description, bro. I sound like a real YouTuber. But yeah, I always say go do some push-ups at the end of my video. But this time, go do exactly 5 push-ups. I'm gonna tell you how many to do because if I just tell you to do push-ups, you're probably not gonna do it. So go get out of your computer chair right now. You've probably been sitting there for too long anyway. Go hit 5 push-ups. I don't care if you have to do it on your knees. And then you can do whatever else you want after that. I don't know. You can go outside for the first time this week. But yeah, go do 5 push-ups, bro.